What's happening, sports fans? Welcome back to another episode with Mom and Papa Joe. On the menu today are spare ribs, wet and dry spare ribs. Which do you prefer? Check out how we made these. All right, so the first thing we're going to do this morning is get this fire going. I've got my basket about 2/3 of the way filled, and I think I can get 6, maybe even 7 hours, which we're not going to need all that time. All right, I'm going to give that about 5 minutes to get going on its own, and then we'll come back and put the chamber on. That's been about 7 minutes. I hear that snap, crackle, and pop. We've got a good fire going. On with the chamber. Those chunks in there are apple chunks. There's no liquid or anything in my pan, just foil for easy cleanup. My bottom vents, I've got one completely closed. The other two are about a quarter open. I will make adjustments from there to try to get this locked in between 250 and 275. Let's go season these ribs. Here we've got 2 beautiful racks of ribs that I trimmed this morning. I left one membrane on and I took the other one off. Still got plenty of moisture on them, so not gonna worry about a binder. These are nice and thick. Our rubs today, Hogwaller and Suckerbusters SPG. This was a competition staple of ours. Lots of first place ribs using this one. This makes for a great all-purpose base. Come back with the Hogwaller. It's got a little sweet to it, unlike the all-purpose SPG. Same thing on the meat side. And we'll give these a couple of 15-20 minutes to sweat in. All right, we're on our way to 250, and I like to get this going before we reach temperature. It's a lot easier to get to temperature than to come back down from a high temperature. I want to push them together, thicken them up, make sure that they're even. Any fingerprints you might have put in there, you want out of there. This is a very simple cook, folks. I expect to be wrapping between 2.5 to 3 hours. Big thing here is just trying to maintain that steady temperature. 2-hour mark, sports fans. Let's take a look. All right, we're getting good color. And you see these areas that are nice and dry. I'm going to spritz. And this is nothing more than 2 parts water to 1 part apple cider. If you're going to spritz with something that will bring just a little something to the party. I'm not going to spritz so hard that liquid is draining off of here. I just want a quick misting. And I think we're going to be on that 2 hours and 45 minutes to 3-hour mark to wrap. Let's see what's happening underneath. Oh, looking good. Not going to do anything else but close this. I can hear that fire picking up. We're maintaining good temperature. Let's see if we can't keep that going. We're at 2 hours and 50 minutes. We're getting ready to wrap. I'm going to just wrap with a simple combination of apple juice. Just about a 1/4 cup per wrap. So that's just about a 1/2 cup. And I'm going to drop in a shake of Hogwaller. If you're into a sweeter rib, you can definitely do your butter and honey and all that good stuff. I'm looking for something more savory. So a little combination of the salt and the sugars in that apple juice should be just fine. I'm going to heat this up before it goes into the foil. 2 hours, 55 minutes. And that's beautiful. I love that color right there. Just one quick spritz in before they go in the foil. Again, I want to keep this temperature, so I don't want to keep this lid off too long. We're going to be wrapping in foil. That liquid I just created is nice and hot. And if you're inclined to, you can definitely go meat side down in the foil. I'd never do it, personal preference. And grab the second one. And we'll give these a good hour before we come back and check. We've been wrapped an hour, folks. And once I wrapped, I opened up the vents and we've climbed to just about 300. This is that heavy duty foil, so it's not gonna bend. but I can feel these and they feel really good. I do not tempt my ribs, folks. You've heard me talk about that pinky poke, and I just know when I get a feel that I can poke my finger through this with very little pressure, I know that I am good to go. That one is definitely ready. Same thing with number 2. Because I don't go meat down in this good liquid under here, I like to take a spoon and just spoon this up onto these ribs. You've got just a hint of sweet from the apple juice. You've got the savory flavors from the ribs. Now, before I sauce whichever rack, I want to dry it out for about 5 minutes. And by that I mean having this liquid I just put on there dry out so that that sauce will stick. Otherwise it won't. So we're gonna come back on. These are 2 awesome racks. We'll give these about 5-6 minutes just to dry out a little bit, and we'll come back and sauce. That's been about 7 minutes. Beautiful. Let's go here. We're gonna sauce this one. Folks, in here, you just wanna go with your favorite barbecue sauce. This is a raspberry chipotle. I might not season the sides, but I definitely sauce them. We'll give this a few minutes. All right, we've given these racks a couple of minutes. Finish up, and we're gonna get them off of here. They look absolutely magnificent. Wet and dry. A couple of minutes to cool down and we'll slice into them. So we've given these a few minutes to rest, man. Let's get to slicing. And in no particular order. These slice like butter. Folks, if you are fall off the bone, then you could have left these in the wrap for about another 20-30 minutes. But I am not fall off the bone, and these are spectacular. Money, sports fan. Money. You know what? I'm gonna nibble way over here. I hate to eat one of those thick ones just yet. Oh, look at that, man. Hello. Oh, the flavor comes through. Let's give the wet a try. Man, that sauce changes the entire taste of that rib. The dry rib really shined on its own. You could really taste the porkiness. But the wet rib, the sauce got involved, and it's absolutely delicious, but you don't get that just pure porkiness, if that is a term. Either way, folks, you're not gonna go wrong. What's your preference? Wet or dry rib? Let me know in the comments below. I want to thank you guys and gals, as usual, for hanging out with Mama and Papa Joe. We really appreciate it. Be on the lookout for another video coming very soon. Like always, Mom and I want you guys to take care of yourselves, love each other, and we'll see you when we see you. Holla.